What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here, and we have Premiere Day. We have our non-primetime games. Well, I guess you can technically call them primetime since they all will be getting commentary over them. We have the Memphis Steamers taking on the Sacramento Condors here to kick off today's matchups. And then following this game at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have the Houston Voyagers traveling to San Antonio to take on the Dreadnoughts. That game is going to be called by Jeff Melanishin. I want to give a shout out to the people who are here. We got, of course, head coach of the Condors, Nick Laramie, in the building, as well as Markel. We got Justin. We got Acid. Appreciate you guys coming through as always. Really appreciate those solid and consistent supporters that always come through for the live stream games, man. Big shout out to you guys. But a good game here. Coach Justin and Coach Laramie, Coach Jones and Coach Laramie, if we're using last names here, going to be going at it here for the final preseason game for them this season. And a big interesting topic, the Sacramento Condors 3-0, undefeated in the preseason so far. Hopefully some of that can carry over into the regular season once Season 5 officially begins next week. And as for the Steamers, they came up with some shocking, impressive wins as well. They beat the Thunderbirds in the preseason. I mean, this is a young team coming up. Both of these teams looking very interesting, and this is going to be a very interesting matchup, seeing these guys play each other. Of course, we're not going to really be able to see the starters that much on the field. We're only going to be seeing them for one quarter. The rest will be the backups, but still, this should make for an interesting game. But I want to give a shout-out once again to everyone that is here and get everyone to look at the games coming up and that has passed so far this weekend. It was a good game between the Thunderbirds and the Barons. Well, I don't think I could quite say that. The score ended up getting out of hand for the Barons there, but you know, they just weren't able to move on that Thunderbirds defense. Final score of that one, I don't have it up here, but it was 36-10. And as for the Shamrocks, they did damage too on the Lancers, blowing them out. The final score of that one was 34-3. Hopefully the Lancers can get themselves together during the regular season. As you can see to the right side, we have our premier games here tonight with the 2-1 Steamers versus the 3-0 Condors, which you're about to see right now. And, of course, at 8 p.m. Eastern, like I said, Jeff Melanishin calling the Voyagers and Dreadnoughts game. Tomorrow, we have the Snowhawks versus the Monarchs on YouTube at 6 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Bulls versus the Armadillos at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Forgot to also adjust the times here, guys, for the 7 o'clock games. From now on, we're not staggering the games. We're pushing them back just a half hour later. And so instead of 7 o'clock, it'll be 7:30. So that Bulls and Armadillos game will be 7:30. Same deal with the day after on Monday with the Sentinels taking on the Riverhogs. That's going to be at 7:30 in the game. And before that, I'll be calling the Huskies and the Celtic Tigers game. But once again, man, some really good games coming up this week. The season is almost here, guys. It is almost here. And if you want to be a guy that is new and get your player into the RFL, you think your created player has what it takes to be a legend in the RFL, the next big star, go to our website right now at relocationfootballleague.com and fill out a player application. It costs only a one-time fee of $5. But once you're in, you're in. You'll get an invite to our Discord if you haven't been in there already. We're really starting to grow that up and make sure we got genuine guys within that core there. And, you know, we just hope to grow that even more and more, just get a lot of activity within there. But I really appreciate the guys. We've got a good group of guys that are in there right now. But if you want to make sure you start your journey this August, make sure that you fill out a player application before the end of the season, because these applications will close at the end of the season once the Relocation Bowl is over this year. But yeah, like I said, Voyagers and Dreadnoughts game coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern. That game will be premiered at primetime at 8 p.m. Eastern. And of course, before we jump into the game, let's go ahead and get a look at our girl Anna and the SeatGeek commercial.
This is Anna. She's crazy about football. Her team is playing at home next week and she really wants to go. But when she looks for tickets, they're all sold out. Anna doesn't know where else to look. There are hundreds of confusing websites, and scalpers are sketchy. But then Anna discovers SeatGeek. SeatGeek finds tickets from hundreds of sources and puts them all in one interactive map. Anna easily buys the best deal with 2 taps and no surprises. When game day arrives, Anna scans her ticket using SeatGeek and gets to her seat before the first snap. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy tickets.
So there you have it. SeatGeek there if you are interested in any live event coming your way soon and you're looking to buy some cheaper prices of tickets, the best deals that you could get. Make sure that you check out SeatGeek and use our promo code RFL, so that way you'll get a $20 discount off your purchase. And of course, we get a kickback from that of $10 for each person that does that, so that will be very appreciated. Anytime you guys think of any sporting event that you are planning to attend that you could get tickets from, make sure you check those guys out and make a purchase from there. Should definitely make for the best deal that you can find on the internet. But that's going to be it here before we hop into this game. Well, we're about to hop into this game. Hope you guys are ready. Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning this one, the Memphis Steamers or the Sacramento Condors. I'll be right back in a minute to get this one started. So I know you guys can hear it and you know what time it is. It is RFL Premiere Day here on a Saturday. We got games tomorrow. We got games the day after on Monday. But tonight, we kick things off here between Memphis and Sacramento. The Steamers taking on the Condors. Once again, let me know in the chat who you guys got winning this one. I want to give a shout out to the people who are here that I didn't give a shout out to before. We got Coach Chiz in the building. We've got Harvey McGee, Dustin Freeman, Madison Axel, shout out to you, my guy. We got Hunter, we got Infinity TV, we got Vlog Games, Coach Nicholson in the building, we got Multi Apples, Coach Law. Big shout out to everyone that is here. Big shout out to James Moose III, my guy. You see, I think that was Dustin asking about the Discord. Only people who are now allowed to be invited into our Discord is either got to be staff members, coaches, of course, and people who are either paying as a Patreon or is a player within the league. We no longer just allow anybody in the league if they aren't associated, because that led to a lot of problems. But we'll get a look at the primetime player here. We're going to spotlight Cart Jaguar, 93 overall receiver, man. He's just a playmaking, big body receiver who just can make those plays needed when you need him down the stretch. Can just about go up against any defensive back within the league. Just really solid guy. I feel like he gets overshadowed a little bit in the RFL. Guys got to recognize, hey, this guy was a legend early on. Still is. Still a great receiver, that's for sure. Well, it's almost that time. And as coach, not coach, but he is a coach. But as Rob likes to say, it's time to pay some bills. And it's time to get this game started. Ball on the tee. The Memphis Steamers kicking this one off. And the Condors going to get this one from the one, and that's going to be Buki Johnson breaking the tackle, getting to the outside, nice juke move, and that's one of the most elusive players, I think, in the RFL right there. Buki Johnson could just explode and take a play to the house at any moment. But we'll get a look at the starting sheriff here for the offense. That's going to be Chase McCoy in his 4th season in the RFL, 87 overall. I mean, he had a great rookie season, won Offensive Rookie of the Year. And ever since then, those first 2 years after, he's had a little bit of a sophomore slump. Wasn't that consistent, but last year he played a pretty solid year, and he's looking to get even better here with his 4th year, as I mentioned, in the RFL. Here goes McCoy, though. Good clean pocket, good throw, and a good catch. That's going to be Cart Jaguar. Just spoke about him, and he gets a nice little 6-yard reception on the play. Shout out to Anthony Washington. Appreciate you coming to the live stream. You too, Miller Kingdom, as well as Just Passion Football. Play action here. Goes over the middle, and there goes a wide open culprit for a 1st down. Great start here for Chase McCoy, 2 for 2. And the first completion there for Antoine Culprit is going to be good for a gain of 20 yards. What's good, Hanson Gamer? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Nice couple of passes to start out this drive here for Sacramento. Coach Laramie very excited to see what he could do this season with the Condors. A handoff there, getting them into Memphis territory just about at the 49 as we get a look in depth at this Condors offense. This is a unit that pretty much has been holding his team together. The defense over the years has not been great, and that's for sure. They definitely have given up a lot of points throughout their history. But this offense is what keeps them going. Good addition with Ronnie Nickens as he'll get his first carry of the game. Nice little stiff arm as he'll extend for that first down. Former Toronto Thunderbird and still the record holder for the most rushing yards within a single game. He had 316 rushing when he broke that record back in his Toronto days. But here he is getting in a nice little lane. Good blocking that time by the offensive line. Really liking what I'm seeing right now from the Condors offensive line. Bunch formation out wide here, well, close to the line, to the left side of McCoy as they'll look to pass. Throws, got a completion. There goes Parker again. He takes a heavy hit from behind, and that is going to make him slow to get up. And he took a shot as we'll take a timeout here. That's an 8-yard gain to bring up a 2nd and 2, but hopefully it's nothing too serious. We'll have to see, and he's going into the locker room. I think he's holding his wrist, but man, that was a pretty big shot he just took.
Here we go.
2nd and 2. Play action, Chase McCoy setting his feet, throws, and good defense right there. That swatted and broke it up. There goes that Pro Bowl safety, J.T. Casey, as we'll get a look at this Steelers defense. A lot of new young talent, especially on that defensive line. Diego Lizarraga, got Nashawn Richardson. I mean, these guys are very young, and this is going to be a team to look out for in the future. This is a team to look out for right now. A lot of young guys that can really make a big difference for this team. And like I said, very young. When they start to mature and get into their own identities in the RFL, it's going to be hard to move the ball or just in general to beat this Steelers team. And in my opinion, right now, they're a tough team to beat. They get a tough stop right here, too, on a 3rd and 2, holding Nickens to no gain here on this play. Solid tackle made right there. I believe that was Taylor Mays on the tackle. And now they'll have to settle for a field goal. This is going to be a 51-yarder. Seen a lot of missed kicks from this distance. See if he's got the leg for it. The kick is up, and it is short. Just like the rest that have tried and have failed. So an empty possession here for the Sacramento Condors as they run just about 3.5 minutes off the clock. Tough miss right there. That's going to set up this offense very nicely. It's the Memphis Steamers starting their guys. A lot of guys starting their starters this week. And we'll get our look at Reed Wagner. Didn't get to see him in the preseason, but now here he is making an appearance. Bunch formation out wide to the left. 97 overall quarterback. He's the 3rd highest overall quarterback in the league. Here goes a throw, a completion. And all out to his old reliable tight end. That's Eric Reese for a gain of 4 yards.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
We're going to ground here, and here he is, almost getting the first down. Looks like he's going to be stood up and dropped just short. That was T.J. Jones, the rookie, on the carry. High formation. That's a good tackle made there by a former rookie just last season, Andre Evans. And he tried to set up a receiver screen. He doesn't get a single block out there. He runs right by both the defenders, and he just gets double teamed and taken down for a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to quickly end the drive here for the Steamers. That's great defense there by the Sacramento Condors. And that's something they've been surprising me with so far in this preseason throughout, is just solid defense. It's not that their defense is the best. They still sometimes have given up some plays and points, but this is still a defense I think is playing much better than I was predicting them to play. Hopefully they can carry that into the regular season, though. Clark Jaguar and the Condors coming back out onto the field offensively, though. See if Chase McCoy can put together a scoring drive this time. They had a pretty good drive the last time out. Missed the 51-yard field goal attempt. And now 1st and 10 at the 20. Got his receivers lined up wide to the left side, and they'll hand this one off. And there goes Nickens, just lowering the shoulder, breaking through for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Bench formation. McCoy under center. Gonna drop back, looking to pass. Instant pressure, but he's wide open for a first down. Able to find Roundtree. And that's a slippery fella. You got to make sure you keep your eyes on. Maybe a small guy, but he can make a lot of plays for this Condors offense. McCoy looking to pass again. He's got a completion. He's got a good block, and he's got a first down. out to the 45. 5 of 6 right now is McCoy. Really finding his receivers and delivering good passes. Only missed one pass. Once again under center. Looks like they're trying to really get the ball out of his hands fast. And they try to set up the end around. And Nickens, man, EA's got to fix that for sure. I mean, I don't like calling them out because, you know, we run our games on them. But, you know, this is a situation where you got to. I mean, this trotting thing has to be fixed. I don't understand why these running backs at times are not going full speed when getting the football. And this is just a situation where he should have been running at his best, even though it seemed like he was going nowhere to begin with, since they had a lot of defenders breaking free. You still want to see him actually run the football. He just looked like he didn't care about anything on that play. With play action, here goes McCoy, setting his feet, throws, lost it over the second level of the defense, and that's going to be a first down. Once again, Chase McCoy with a huge pass play. He finds Devin Dean this time for his first reception, good for 27 yards. We'll give a shout out to the new people that has hopped in so far. We got Christian Curry. We've got Lane Reck. Says, can't wait for week 1 of the regular season. Me too, man. The season is literally less than 7 days away. I cannot wait. 1st and 10 here at the 28-yard line. Spreading out the field here with 4 receivers. A handoff. And there goes Buki Johnson spinning, breaking tackles, and just rolling over bodies as he gets to the 23-yard line for a gain of 5. So he makes that into a nice gain, always turning nothing into something on his runs. He luckily gets this one. Chase McCoy still with the handoff there. That was a nice play. Almost should have took the loss on the hit there. Just able to make that exchange in just the amount in the nick of time. Still not getting anything off of it. The screenplay not going to work this time though. Just had too much pressure coming in fast, and it was just too much traffic, and Buki Johnson could not find himself an easy release route to get out there to catch the football. And so that's going to bring up a quick 4th down. Good stop here by the Steamers, but they are going to be in field goal range. They tried one from 51, couldn't make it. This is going to be much more easier to kick from 40 as he kicks this one, and it is good. Straight down the pipe. Condors on the board, first 3-0. Once again, big shout out to everyone that is here. If you are enjoying this and you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. Definitely helps this league and pushes it out there with the YouTube algorithm. So much appreciated for guys who sit and watch, and of course hit that thumbs up. And if you are new, really liking what you're seeing, catching interest and trying to figure out how you can be a part of the Relocation Football League, make sure that you check us out at relocationfootballleague.com. We also got player applications right now, as you can see from the graphic available. You can go ahead on the website, relocationfootballleague.com. Fill out an application, only costs $5, a one-time fee, and you can start your career from college into the pros in the RFL starting this August. The 1st and 10 at the 29. Here goes a handoff, and Miles Kerrigan getting his first touch. And man, an awkward one. He was just spanning around and lapped down. That's a tough guy to bring down for sure. We recognized that when he first had his first outing in the postseason back in season 2 of the Relocation Football League playoffs. The guy rushed for over 700 yards in 4 games. Just remarkable. The 3rd and 6, just like that, off the 2 run plays. Wagner looking to pass, throws, he's got a completion wide open. Is Eric Reese. He gets to the 49. 2 for 2 is Reed Wagner. 20 yards passing right now on the day, and Eric Reese has been both of those targets. What's good, Nishan? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Just an easy out route there. Quick throw. Good read. Wide open. And he's one of the best route running tight ends in the league. He just finds it's just easy to get him the football because he's not just one of those big body tight ends who could go up and just make the catch. He creates separation as he did right there. 1st and 10 here at the 49. Under center, he'll motion Jake Pride here. Goes the end around. This guy's got some speed. Juke move's not going to work though, as he is taken down at the 45. Good tackle made there by Steele. Still a nice gain though on 1st down on the end around of 6 yards. 2nd and 4. And Wagner throwing in. Man, he takes a huge hit in the back. I think that was Antares Cockrell, former Diablo, with that big hit right there. 3rd and 4. Reed Wagner once again throwing, but maybe just a little bit too early there. But it was accurate. he just did not react to the football fast enough. Eric Reese maybe a little bit too slow getting out of his read, maybe. And I think he should have been able to react to that one. I don't think he saw the football coming out. That's what I think happened. Should have been a catch right there for first down once again, but unfortunately just was not prepared. So they punt this one, and it'll go out of bounds in the end zone. So it'll be a touchback. What's good, Rob? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Big shout out to Rob. He'll be calling the primetime game on Twitch at 7:30 tomorrow. Make sure you guys come in and support our Twitch. I got all the links now, so you don't have to worry about guys posting things in the chat. The link should be in the description now to all of our social media accounts, down to the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We also got our website on there, and we also, of course, got the Twitch. All placed in the description. You can check it out below if you are not accustomed and you are new to those and are looking to try to, follow us on those platforms. Here goes a screenplay. Nice run for a first down. Goes out of bounds at the 35. Chase McCoy looking good throwing the football right now. Ronnie Nickens getting his first reception. Last time they tried that screenplay, they tried to run that one with Buki Johnson. Probably the more explosive back with the football in his hands when he's got space to be able to get those extra yards. But Ronnie Nickens kind of surprising me here, showing off a little bit of speed. And, of course, we already know he's got the power, just breaking through that tackle, gaining at least about 3 extra yards at the end of that run after contact. On formation, here goes McCoy under center, play action. Looking to throw again, a shot down the field, and it's almost intercepted. He tried it. Good defense that time by the Steamers. And he'll have his third incomplete pass of the day. 7-10 so far. 2nd and 10. It goes a quick receiver screen, and Buki Johnson just getting red there. That's going to be Colton Waxworth on the tackle. 4-yard loss. 3rd and 14 now for the Condors. Good play by the Steamers. And look at him at his defensive end position. Just reading that. Excellent awareness. What's good, Jakari Torres? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Trips out wide to the right side on his 3rd and 14. Chase McCoy looking, throws into the flats, and here he goes. Not getting much, though. Quickly taken down. Probably should have looked for something deeper down the field, but he just wanted to get the football out of his hands as fast as possible. Good pick up of 5 yards there for Beasley, but 9 yards short, and they'll have to punt this one away. So the punting unit out here gets this one off, and he's going to field this one. Well, he won't field it at all. Takes a bounce inside the 10 at about the 4 and makes its way in the end zone for a touchback. And so that also is going to end the first quarter, and that's going to be the end of what we'll see from the starters. We're going to look at them officially within 5 days on January 30th when the season officially begins. Man, we're going to have a lot more games than what we've seen in the preseason. I think the max amount of games we had in the preseason was 10 games. Most seasons we're going to have a lot more. Look at this run, though, ripping this one out to the 45, past midfield to the 49-yard line. There goes Calhoun. And Justin Jones was talking about this sign out of free agency. He says he feels that Calhoun is definitely a solid back. Really like what he saw out of him attribute-wise, and got on the field. He's been testing him, seeing him in practice. He thinks he's a really solid addition to the offense, and you can see right there, just rips off a really nice chunk of yards there for a first down on his first carry. Little motion over to the left side here. Trying to beat the clock, and he does. Looking to throw over the middle, and that's going to be caught. I don't even think the ball was intended to go to him, but he just, hey, the ball's thrown his way. He's got to try to catch it. Good catch there by Kaiser. Picks up 4 yards. And handoff once again on the counter with Calhoun. Ripped off a big one last time, but this time they'll just hold him to just a 3-yard gain. They need 3 more yards on his 3rd and 3. Under center here, he'll look to pass. And he's got a completion. First down, Jake Pride with the speed, able to turn the corner and get it all the way up to the 31-yard line. Cooper Santana with the throw there as he's checked into the game here for the second team, looking to play a good solid rest of the 3 quarters left within this game. And that's one thing about these speedy receivers. They catch the ball, they get near the sideline. If they have some good agility on them and that speed, of course, they're going to turn that up the field, get at least about 4 or 5 extra yards before the contact. And that's a great thing to have. Jake Fry's always been a burner. And here goes a handoff up the middle of the field. First down. TJ Jones down at the 18. 3 carries, 22 yards. The run game really starting to get off to a great start here for the Steamers against this second-team defense of the Condors. Bunch of young guys right there. Calhoun, a veteran, I guess, the first time in the RFL, though. Of course, the rookie TJ Jones there on that carry. Huffing and puffing a little bit in the back, but they're going to throw here. Cooper Santana is going to throw it out to him, and he will step out of bounds. Better off just dropping that one or stepping out to make that one be incomplete. They lose 3 yards on that completion, and they will hand it off. A bounce to the outside. Here goes Calhoun getting a key block, and I'm really loving the explosiveness of this guy once he gets the football.
Here we go.
Another first down run for Calhoun. You can just see the speed and the awareness. Kind of love this vision of this guy. Just hits it to the outside for a second. Looked like he was going to take it in. Just bounces it out. Shows off that speed. First and goal here at the 7. Santana under center. And here they go with the draw play. Easy does it. Gets in the end zone untouched as he hands it off to the rookie Corian Brown for his first touch of the game. And he's in for 6. The Steamers going to take the lead. Beautiful play call right there. Just had the defense, just opened up. They were throwing the football, but having success running the football as well. And they just were prepared for a pass play on that one. Dropped everyone back. The draw play set up nicely and just opened up like the Red Sea across the middle of the field. Gets in there for the touchdown. Extra point is good. And the score here, 7-3 in favor of the Memphis Steamers. Great drive right there. They go 81 yards in 8 plays. Coach Jones really likes Cooper Santana. He's a pretty interesting and solid quarterback. You've seen him. He hasn't performed bad at all this preseason. He's going to take this one from the 4. And here he is, breaking a couple of tackles. It's going to be Jake Molyneux, brought down at the 27. And so coming out onto the field with Billy Johnson. Saw rumors about him being on the block. Condors looking to try to, I guess, get rid of him. Has not really performed all too well throughout the preseason, but he has made the 53-man roster spot. And here he goes, RPO. Tried to squeeze that one in over the middle, but that falls incomplete. Solid defense. Stuck to him like glue on that one and was able to break up that pass. 2nd and 10. There goes a handoff. Molyneux with a first down. Gets this one at the 38, 12 yards on his first carry. Jake Molyneux used to be a former San Antonio Marshal. Definitely a really good, solid young back. He possesses really good ability to make defenders miss. I mean, he looked great last year in the preseason too, especially when they had that comeback when he was a San Antonio Marshal over the Thunderbirds in that game. I guess that's where Brian Brinker first got the Brinker Magic name established. But here we are, 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line. There goes a handoff back to Molyneux, trying to juke this time. He won't have success as he'll be taken down for a loss in the play. Now 3rd and 9. Billy Johnson rolls, and it's going to be flat out dropped across the middle of the field. That should have been a first down. Hit him square in the hands. That's Missouri. Had a touchdown last time he was on the field in the RFL game. That was perfectly placed. That's a beautiful ball right there by Billy Johnson. Submitted player. And Missouri just flat out stone hands it. They're going to punt this one away, though. It takes a bounce inside the 5 and will roll just barely in the end zone for a touchback. That was almost a masterpiece of a punt there. But the Steamers get lucky. Came off a scoring drive last time on the field. Established a really good, solid running game. Finished the drive with a draw play. A 7-yard run with Corey and Brown to take the lead that they got now. Let's see if they can add to it. There goes a completion. Nice juke move. Nice first down. Just a quick slant play. And Jake Pride just, once again, another player that possesses the ability to take anything to the house that he receives. Here goes a counter run play. Nowhere to go for TJ Jones. Wrapped up and brought down at the 33. Just a 1-yard gain. Tackle made there by Hales. Santana on the slant again, and that's going to be dropped. This time they had TJ Jones, the running back, out there playing a receiver. And of course, you don't get too surprised when you see them drop those passes. Not accustomed to catching the football that much. But look at this. It's going to be a catch by the defense, an interception by the Condors as they'll take over at the 42. That's going to be Owen Dunfield, the rookie cornerback that they just drafted this past season. And he comes up with a big interception right there, picking off Cooper Santana. Look at the coverage. He was in coverage on the tight end there, and he was so aware of where the ball was, and he was just doing a good job just seeing on it, just being on his man. You could see he tried to squeeze that one in to Edebali, the other receiver that was coming on that post route. He puts his eyes back behind him, sees the football, and just quickly reacts, comes up with a huge play. The Condors now with the football, looking to try to take back their lead if they can score a touchdown here. Let's see if they can do it. Billy Johnson really didn't look bad the last drive. Play action, pressure in his face, and down. He's going to go for a sack. That's going to be Sears. Tough loss right there. Got a great start to get the drive with the turnover at the field position that they are now, but they lose a solid 8 there. Sears coming in off the defensive back blitz, coming from the slot cornerback blitz there. And boy, did he get home.
15 line.
Bunch formation. Handoff, and here goes Buki Johnson. He'll lose a yard on, well, he'll gain a yard on the play. 3rd and 17, bunch out wide to the left. He's attached to the line, and here goes Johnson with the throw, and that one almost intercepted by Sears. And man, that would have been a good series of downs, still a good series of downs for him. He had a sack and a pass deflection right there. Could have had an interception, though. Good defense by the Steamers. You can see he tried to loft this one up over the linebacker, but just great recognition and attack on the football. You can see Sears just about running this route, just jumping right there in front of Buki Johnson, and almost came up big there with a turnover, but they'll still get the stop. There goes the punt, angling towards the left, and it'll make its way out of bounds at the 13. So good punt. He's been dialing up some good punts here. Once again, want to give a shout out to everyone here watching. We got a game premiering live at 8 p.m. Eastern. Houston Voyagers taking on the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. Make sure you come through for that. That will be premiered tonight at 8 p.m. like I said. Game also getting called by Jeff Melanishin. A good run right here. There's an injury on the field. That's going to be Finley, the former gunner, now Condor. Slow to get up as he takes a knee on the field. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. And it may be as he makes his way into the locker room. Cooper Santana under center. Pressed up are the receivers. 2-man high. Play action. Looking to pass. Throws one deep. And it's going to be caught for a first down. They say he had both feet in bounds. I just really enjoy watching Jake Pride. I mean, these guys, overall wise, you look at the receivers, they're not that great on paper. But I can tell you one thing, well, there's a couple that are great, yeah, I can say that. But Jake Pride, he's also a major threat. You don't look at his overall. You just have to look at his speed and his ability to get open. You got to find a way to shut this guy down because he's almost the equivalent to Saul Leckie of the London Bulldogs. And we've already seen how he can get off in that game the Bulldogs last had in their preseason game. But man, and they did it against the Aviators. He went off. I think he had 150-plus receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. And so that's the type of caliber and the comparison that I can give him. But here goes another throw, almost intercepted by the Condors. And he gets lucky there. Third and 4, looking to try to keep this drive alive. He's open on the out route, but he drops the football right there in his hands. Third drop for him today. Like I said, I mean, you know he's a running back, but you wanna be able to catch those. That's wide open. It's not necessarily you stretching your hands out there. You know, he had it in a cut position. And look at this, they're faking it, and that's not going to work. Condors all over that one. I guess the Steamers and Coach Jones is feeling, hey, let's pull up some trickery. It's the last day we'll be able to do something like this. And it definitely fails miserably, though, as the boys is taken down there for turnover. And so Billy Johnson coming back out onto the field.
On the set.
Cut his left. Even. 4 down.
Spread formation here, 5 receivers. Johnson hitting the drag, and that's going to be completed. Stretching forward. Does he have the first down? They'll give it to him. Good fight right there by the tight end Beasley. Less than 3.5 minutes and counting in this first half. Here goes a completion. Buki Johnson out to the 43. 50% right now. 3 of 6 is Johnson throwing the football as he'll line up in the gun. Here goes a handoff. Good blocking and a good first down. Takes a big hit there by Sears. Tasvio Rose and Sears there on that tackle. And here goes a handoff back to Molyneux. A nice cut up the field. Reading that block well. And he picks up 9 yards on the first down, and we have reached the 2-minute warning of this game. Steamers still on top 7-3, but the Condors kind of closing in, getting close to the red zone, down at the 27-yard line in Steamers territory. Billy Johnson setting up for the screen. He's got it completed, and a good play by the defense. Tasvio Rose all over that. Able to trip him up and bring him down at the 27-yard line. 3rd and 1. Here goes a throw and a completion. First down as he gets it out to Beasley. Angle route from the tight end position. This is a very good, nifty play that the teams like to run. And it kind of catches defenses off guard, because usually you get a guy in the slot, run a slant, and they are feeling like that's the only guy that's going to come across the middle from that position. And then you see the tight end going into kind of like flats or an out type of motion, and he comes back inside from where the slant last left off. And so that's a tough route to cover. Here goes a throw, though. Good defense right there. That's covered well. Broken up, incomplete. Tried to squeeze that one into Billy Johnson. The Steamers done a pretty good job covering him. I said Billy Johnson, Buki Johnson I meant to say. I tend to get those guys confused since their names are so similar. There's nobody out on top of Buki Johnson right now, though. Can he take a shot? He is going to take a shot, and he throws it just too far. Should have put that one on the line. That would have been a touchdown if he had been able to put that on the line and squeeze that one before the safety could get there. But just not a bad throw right there. Billy Johnson going into the flats. He's got the first down, though. There goes Missouri. Timeout called by the Condors, and the drive continues. A little bit of a high snap draw play. Molyneux down at the 4. The defense there, a second timeout called by the Condors. Defensive line shifting. It's good, Brandon Dixon. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Billy Johnson looking to try to throw a touchdown. Time expiring in the pocket. Hangs on to the football for way too long. And he is brought down and sacked by Coons. Tough one right there. And that's kind of been the issue throughout this preseason for Billy Johnson. And a lot of quarterbacks that are young and, in the league struggling, throwing and finding open receivers, just holding on to the football for way too long. And everything was just about shut down there. But in that situation, you want to avoid the sack. You want to throw the football away. That also would have stopped the clock, and the clock is still going here They would have probably been able to run a couple of more plays.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
It was good, awesome Crocodile. Appreciate you coming to the live stream. Now 3rd and goal at the 17. Billy Johnson just going to throw this one into the flats. He still got nailed, too. Took a big hit after releasing that one. Molyneux not in bounds. That's going to be incomplete. 24 seconds left. We still have the timeout, but it's 4th down. They're just better off kicking the field goal here heading into the half. And he was clearly out of bounds there. And here goes the kick. It's up and it's good. Now a 1-possession game for the Condors. Schmidt just knocking that one down. Easy chip shot. And here goes the kickoff. Just 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. Going to field this one at the 5. That's Calhoun. He's been explosive with the football on his hands. Gets this one at the 31, and there's 16 seconds left. Feel the Steamers just going to look to probably run this one out. They go with a receiver screen here, though. And they might as well just scrap that if they aren't going to run it right there. Cornelius Edebali going too far backwards, wasting time. Loses 2 yards on the play. And the clock now here expiring as we are about to head into the locker room. Yep, clock hits 0. The score is 7-6 heading into the half. Pretty good, interesting, competitive game here between these two. Kind of what I was expecting. Last game of the preseason for these two ball clubs. Remember, once again, we got a game coming later tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be premiered with the Voiders taking on the Dreadnoughts. But we jump back out into the second half, into the quick halftime show as always. But he's going to get this one from about the 6-yard line. Calhoun, with a nice juke move, gets it out to the 31.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
For guys who are new to the Relocation Football League, if you're enjoying what you are watching right now, you want to get your created players' career started from college to the pros, go ahead and visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com and fill out a player application. Costs $5. It's a one-time fee, but once you're in, you're in. You get an invite to the Discord, and you get your experience and see if you have what it takes to make it to the next level. Can your player be the next star in the RFL? Incomplete pass though on the slant. That's going to be broken up. Good defense by the Condors. A 2nd and 10 at the 31. There's a throw into the flats there. Almost breaks the tackle. Goes out of bounds at the 38. Cooper Santana hitting Kaiser there. 3rd and 3, getting blitz. Here goes a nice pass. Breaks the tackle. Still on his feet as he's brought down. That's Kaiser again, the tight end, on the completion, down at the 47-yard line. Another look at this play. This is a good throw. I really like the ball placement by Cooper Santana here. You could see just being aware of just giving his receiver the best chance of catching the football. He sees the defenders further inside. If he threw it on him or let him inside, he would have took a hit, probably would have dropped it, throws him away from the defender, and he gets those extra yards. And here goes a throw. That one almost intercepted. There's a flag on the field. This may be against the defense, but it's holding on the offense. For a second, I thought maybe he cut him off for defensive pass interference, but Isaac McCullum already called for holding. That's going to push him back 10 yards. 1st and 20. Here goes a check down. Calhoun, actually TJ Jones, gets this one back to the 47, picking up the 10 yards that they lost off the holding penalty. They go with a draw play. Calhoun just making moves. Turns that into what could have been a 1-yard loss into a 2-yard gain. Now 3rd and 8. It's good, Coach Regier. Appreciate you coming to the live stream. Setting up the running back screen. He's got the speed. He's got the 1st down. Man, got to give a big shout out there to Muldrow, though, for the big defensive lineman still chasing him down and making that tackle. It's still a good play here. The receiver screen works to perfection. And look at the big lineman chase him down. Man, he was moving. First down and 10 here at the 31. No motion Kaiser over to the right here. Corian Brown checking into the game. He's got a rushing touchdown in this game already. And there goes a sack by the Condors defense. Man, McTire right there. Just getting that instant pressure. Once again, we'll get a look at this. Trying to see how he got in there that fast. And he just won on the edge. He had pressure coming anyway. That was Muldrow again up the middle. It looked like he was going to come through to get that sack. But McTire beating him there. Go with the draw play, bouncing to the outside. He's done this multiple times so far here tonight, and he's found ways to have success and pick up yards. So he'll pick up a nice gain right there of 3. I think it was 3. Here goes Cooper Santana throwing. He's got the completion and a first down. Cornelius Edebali down at the 13-yard line. That was pretty much like the same play earlier with T.J. Jones running the out route. He dropped the football. This time he's got a receiver out there running the out route. Good ball placement once again by Cooper Santana. Puts it on the money, hitting him in stride, and that gives him the chance to pick up the first down. Handoff here, and a good tackle made that time. Kaoun nowhere to go. Just back to the line of scrimmage. 5 wide, empty set. Watch out for Jake Pride at the bottom in the slot. They'll look to pass those over the middle. He takes a pretty big hit in the back as he drops that one. 3rd and 10 just like that. Cooper Santana under center. He'll motion Edebali into the formation. Dropping back, looking to pass. They send a linebacker blitz in. Edebali unable to make the defender miss. That's good, solid tackling there in the open field. As he is wrapped up across the middle and brought down 5 yards short of the first down. 4th and 5 at the 8. And Cooper Santana just thinking, quickly, maybe we could get this one out to Edebali. Maybe make a defender miss. Get the first down, but House not having it. Good close into the football there. So here goes the the field goal attempt. This to give them a 4-point lead. It's good, and the score now 10-6. Not too much scoring going on, and this one's been pretty good, solid defenses. Just your average game, nothing too exciting really popping off here so far tonight. Might as well say today. It's not necessarily tonight yet. It's only 4:50 Eastern my time. He's going to take this one from the 1. And a good tackle brought down at the 24. That was Molyneux on the return. And now we'll get a look at Buki Johnson and the Condors offense. Still just a 1-possession game, a touchdown, which they haven't scored yet within this game. Can give them the lead, something they haven't had since the score was 3-0. Billy Johnson on the slants, got the completion and a first down. Nice strike right there. And that's going to be Jenkins on the reception, gets his 2nd. Man-to-man coverage right there, just wins his battle on the slant. Moves the chains.
Down, 30 base. You better bring it.
Johnson under center here. He'll look to pass. He's got a completion, and ooh, what a move. Buki Johnson gets this one to the 43. It's a gain of 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now. We'll go with a draw play. He's got some good blocking. He's got a first down. It's a great job up front by the offensive line. Just started to wash the defense away. And Molyneux just hitting the hole, having faith in his lineman, getting the job done there. Nice run there for a first down.
15, run.
You got 3 down.
Almost jumping the defense off sides. There goes the receiver from the slot in motion. Billy Johnson going to be taken down.
On the double.
All he can do is get back to the line of scrimmage.
Check Mike, let's go.
Shoot.
2nd and 10, right back on the ground. Molyneux gets the football this time.
Set, ready.
And all he can get is a yard. Now 3rd and 9. Ball at the 46. Shotgun here for Billy Johnson. Getting a 4-man rush. Throws, got the completion, and the defense just all over it. Swarming these receivers. The minute he caught that football, he was wrapped up and taken down quickly with just a 1-2 yard gain there. That's William Jackson III on the coverage there. A good tackle. So the punt is off. This one going out of bounds towards the right. Not too good of a punt there. That time looked as if it was shanked. He had a lot of good punts so far here tonight, but just coming off of his right side of his foot there. Bunch formation close to the line of scrimmage. Top of your screen, right side of Cooper Santana as he looks to pass, and he threads the needle here to Cornelius Edebali on the hook route. That's going to be a 1st down for the Steamers. Really love the zip on these passes from Cooper Santana. Just really been able to squeeze a lot of good passes in there. Has been very accurate for the most part here tonight. You can see right there, that's solid coverage. It's great, even better ball placement. Offset I formation, everyone in tight here on this one as they run the football. TJ Jones down at the 38-yard line, just picks up 2 yards. They come out here of the slot to the left side, single back formation, running, and here goes Jones trying to maneuver his way through the line as he'll pick up decent gain of 4. They need 4 more yards on his 3rd down. Cooper Santana looking to pass for it, throws, and that's going to be broken up, incomplete, off of the hands of Calhoun. Tried to squeeze it into him there on the deep out route. Tough break right there. A lot of these drop passes coming from the running backs. They're getting open. I mean, there's still tight coverage there. But still, they're getting open and just dropping passes. Maybe I wouldn't say wide open. He did, in my opinion, that's open. But he did have some tight coverage on him. A little bit of a tough catch to make there, but he didn't get any contact. Just flat out dropped that one. So they punt this one away. Sky high in the air. It'll bounce at the 4 and go in the end zone for a touchback. It's going there on the punt. Jake Molyneux hasn't been doing bad on the ground here. 7 carries for 42 yards, averaging 6 yards on the dot per carry.
60-yard.
You can see they haven't really given him the football much, just only 7 times on the ground. And we'll give it to him for his 8th as he powers through and picks up a 1st down due to the face mask penalty here, an obvious one. It'll be 15 yards tacked at the end of that run. It was William Jackson who had a solid tackle on the last drive. There with a terrible tackle on that one.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
So from a 2nd down to a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll hand this one off. Molyneux again finding a lane, and he gets to the 49. 2 yards away from a 1st. Bunch spread out wide to the left. And the receiver screen, they'll call up, and that is going to be read perfectly by the Steamers defense. Nowhere to go there for Johnson. Just try their best to try to get it in this young man's hands, because when he's got the football, as I said earlier within this game, I'd have to say I'll put him up there with probably one of the best, most elusive players in the RFL. Right there they get to him though. Great swarm to the football, great pursuit. Big third down here for the Condors. Can they convert and keep this drive going? Setting up the screen, and that's going to be broken up. A lot of teams calling these screens, and that time it's just a helmet in the way. Probably would have been completed for a first down, but Johnson just not putting enough air to get it over that line there. Steamers once again with a stop, just a little over a minute, probably less after this punt will be remaining in the third before we head into the fourth. And it's exactly a minute left as that punt makes its way out of bounds at the 25. So with 1 minute, up by 4 points, can Cooper Santana and the offense score a touchdown to make it a 2-possession game. It's been just one possession all game, so it's been very competitive. Very low scoring, good defenses. A lot of drops though also. There goes a handoff to Jones. He gets it to the 29. And it's going to be a pickup of 5 yards. Empty backfield here as he looks to throw, pressured, and he's got the completion for a first down. Once again, hooking up with Cornelius Edebali on the hook route. Great delivery on the football. 4 catches for 48 yards for Edebali, and you already know what time it is. Put your 4s up in the chat. Who you guys got winning this one? You think the Condors going to be able to get stopped and probably score to take the lead late within this game, or will the Steamers hold on to finish and end the winning streak of this preseason for the Condors? And there he goes, running the football with Calhoun. We'll just get a yard on the carry. Draw play, and Calhoun that time maybe picking the wrong lane. To me, it looked like he had a lot of real estate there to the right side. He tried to cut it back to the left, and it holds that to a short now, a 3rd and 7. There goes a pass wide open on the out route. He makes up for it. He dropped the out route last time. That time he hangs on to it, and he will move the chains. 2 receptions for Calhoun, 30 yards total. Really like the delivery on these passes from Cooper Santana. He's been very accurate on one of the hardest routes to throw for a quarterback, and that's the out route. And he's been on the money for each one that he's thrown so far here tonight. Offset I formation, play action. Cooper Santana with the check down. And he'll be taken down at the 36. That's Kaiser. 4-yard gain. What's good, Chubby J? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. YouTube, Glenn Hunt. 2nd and 6. Goes over the middle and squeezes that one in as he finds Jake Pride for the first down. Pride 4 receptions, 66 yards in the slot at the top of your screen. They try a receiver screen here, and man, it is horrible. Once again, Edebali going backward. That's another thing that has to be fixed within this game. I don't understand. No receiver would ever go backwards on a receiver screen like that, or backwards in general. When you catch the football on a screen, you never go back. You always go forward. They need to have some type of forward animation or something moving them forward once they catch the football, because the backwards thing is just unnecessary delay of time. A 2nd and 15 here at the 32. There's a handoff trying to get to the outside, and TJ Jones just going nowhere. Lose about a yard on the play. McTire there on the tackle. Third and 18. Cooper Santana looking. Finally trying to expand some time, and down he's going to go for a sack that's going to knock them out of field goal range at that. They lose 9 yards, and that time that was a bad job there by Santana. He should have just thrown that one away. Instead, he just takes the sack there and just gets manhandled and dropped down. So that's also going to end this drive with no points for the Steamers. And with that being said, the Condors once again with an opportunity to score and take the lead. And here goes the punt. And it just makes its way in the end zone there for a touchback as it goes out of bounds. Billy Johnson and the offense has not scored a single touchdown the entire game. Can they score a touchdown on this drive to grab the lead? 1st and 10. A little over 10 minutes left. Billy Johnson getting some separation. He's got the completion. Molyneux on the reception goes down at the 24. Picking up 4. Trips out to the left side.
Let's go, defense. Our time.
Billy Johnson's going to motion his receiver from the outside into the slot. And here goes a completion underneath on the drag out to Buki Johnson. I love the way they're trying to get him involved, trying to sneak him around. He wasn't the motion guy, but he came from the other side, and the motion drew the defense's attention and was able to spring him open there. There goes a throw into the flats. Good adjustment on the catch to be able to still be mobile and up the field as he picks up the 1st down. As Beasley, the tight end on the reception, bunch formation. Johnson into the flats, back to Beasley, and this time nowhere to go. Empty set. Billy Johnson down for a sack. That's going to be Smith there getting to him. 3 sacks for Memphis here tonight. And a tough break there for Billy Johnson because now he's going to be faced with a 3rd and 18. Get another look at this play. Smith just winning his one-on-one battle there. No one getting open for Billy Johnson. That's kind of been a struggle for him so far today is just finding someone to get open. Coverage has been great.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh.
As Coach Armstrong's been saying in the chat, dead man. 3rd and 18. Billy Johnson's got the completion, and he breaks the tackle trying to get up the field, but he does not have the speed or the space, and there's an injury. Beasley's going to be the 3rd Condor to go down. Hopefully he won't be the 3rd one going into the locker room. And he is the 3rd Sacramento Condor going into the locker room. Hopefully none of these injuries stick as we head into the regular season just within 5 days. And they'll punt this one away. This one angling towards the right. Ball goes out of bounds at the 11. A beautiful punt there, as he has had many so far. Steamers with a chance to put this one away. They score a touchdown. I really feel that they kind of put this one away on the Condors. See if they can do it. Tight formation here in the gun. Santana over the middle, and that's going to be a drop pass by Cornelius Edebali. Could not hold on into the traffic. Good defense there. Cooper Santana looking to pass again. He's got the completion. TJ Jones trying to reach for the 1st down. I think he's just inches short, and he is exactly that. 3rd down and inches. And they're going to use Calhoun here. He's been their workhorse on the ground, and he will not get the 1st down. That is a huge tackle made there by Andre Evans. Really like Andre Evans a lot. He's just definitely going to be one of the top safeties in the league in the future to come. Still very young, only his 2nd year in the RFL. And look at him, he beats a lineman to make this tackle. He literally shedded a block of a lineman, threw him to the side, and makes that play. Very physical safety who can make a lot of plays and has been making a lot of plays for the Condors this year. Look at this nasty juke move. And he'll be down at the 30. That's going to be Jake Molyneux. And the Condors making their way out onto the field here. Still with another opportunity to score and win all of their preseason games. Billy Johnson shot over the middle of the field. Good defense. Just gets his hands right there in the passing lane. Breaks that one up. A 2nd and 10 now at the 30. Johnson motioning in his receiver from the right. And he'll pass, and that one's just incomplete. Not sure where he was intending on throwing that one. Big 3rd down here for the Condors. Looking like a quick 3 and out if they can't get this here. Check down to Molyneux. He is quickly brought down. I don't know what's going on with the receivers here for the Condors. Their second team, their backups, is really struggling to get open against the Steamers secondary. Billy Johnson, in my opinion, just not taking enough shots. Just being a little bit too conservative. It's the preseason here, man. I understand maybe you won't be able to touch the field, of course, unless barred injury happens to Chase McCoy. But you got to take some shots down the field. You can't just be a statue there in the pocket and just go with checkdowns all the time, especially in those long situations. There goes a punt. Return from the 15. He was blown up at the 24. 9-yard return there. And so, same scenario. You score to apply pressure. If not, you give the Condors another chance to try to win the game. Handoff from Calhoun. Keep getting confused. It's not Calhoun. That's TJ Jones. Just able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Calhoun checks into the game. They'll look to pass, though, this time. Cooper Santana throws, and he tried to squeeze that one in to Jake Pride. Well, he throws that one into triple coverage, almost squeezing it in there, showing off the gun. He just could not get it there fast enough. So 3rd and 10. Cooper Santana looking to pass. Pressure in his face, and down he goes for a sack. It's going to be Hales, who was just about to unload a pass down the field, but Hales able to bring him down just before. It looks like he was probably trying to go somewhere from the middle to the right side, and pressure just getting through there as he beat the double team. And so they punt this one away. A good punt as he fields it from the 23. Molyneux dropped down at the 28. Condors still just down by just 4 points. Less than 3 minutes in this game. A touchdown could win them the game, and they have won every single one of their preseason games in last-minute fashion. Can they do it again here? 1st and 10. He's going to look to pass. Billy Johnson almost throws an incompletion there. Interception, excuse me, there. Try to squeeze that one into Buki Johnson. Double stack formation with the receivers spread out wide on both sides. Billy Johnson getting a 5-man rush with some pressure. He's got a completion, though. Big play for a 1st down. He goes out at the 46. So Johnson able to find Jenkins. And he hook up for another big play. His 4th reception of the day. That time he just puts it on him, catching him in stride, and Jenkins able to do the rest. Nice little China route, as they like to call it. Quick little in and out motion.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
1st and 10 at the 46. Here goes Johnson looking to pass again. And that's going to be incomplete. I didn't think that was a bad pass. I don't know why the receiver didn't attempt to get his hands up. That should have been at least attempted to have been caught. Billy Johnson with just a 3-man rush. Got the completion over the middle of the field. 1st down again, starting to get themselves in scoring position. And can they do it for a 4th straight week? Can these guys score another touchdown within the final seconds to win another game? Billy Johnson on the drags, got Molyneux. He spins around trying to get what he can. Gets 3 yards. Johnson on the throw. That's going to be incomplete. He tried to gun it in there. And just like that, 3rd and 7. Big down here for the Condors. I'm pretty sure they'll go for it on 4th if they don't get it here. But they go with a draw play. And it works. But he goes backwards. And that's going to be short just by about a yard. But they give him the first down. Wow, I guess they give him forward progress. And here goes a completion to Molyneux. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet. And he is taken down at the 20. The Condors starting to explode offensively. Less than a minute left in this game. Billy Johnson looking to pass. Pressure's coming, and down he goes for a sack. It's going to be Jakari Nathan. Huge sack there. 3rd and 15. Billy Johnson on the throw, and he had him open, but inaccurate. And they have one more chance to try to score and keep this drive alive, or just to convert on this 4th down. And that's one he definitely wishes he could have back. That was wide open. 4th down, this for the game. Can they be undefeated for the preseason? Billy Johnson to the end zone. And it's going to be caught for a touchdown. Oh my goodness. Roundtree gets into the game, and he makes an unbelievable grab, and it looks like the Condors have done it again. Just takes a shot down the field. They bring in their starter, Samuel Roundtree, and look at this catch. That's the little guy just getting up there. He gets bagged, gets both feet in bounds. Wow. This to put them up by a field goal. And the kick is good. 13-10 is the score. 22 seconds left. 3 timeouts. Can Cooper Santana lead the Steamers back to at least a field goal to send this game into overtime, or will it be over? They'll kick this one short to force a return to burn off some time. And here goes Calhoun, wrapped up and dropped down at the 30. 18 seconds left in this game. Wow, I can't believe the Condors do it again. And they have clutched out every single game this preseason. Hopefully they can rub off some of that magic during the regular season. But 1st and 10 here at the 30. 18 seconds. All they need to do is get in field goal range. They need some big plays here, and that's not going to get it to him. And he just quickly throws that one to TJ Jones. And you can see the distance for Blake Snyder. Able to hit from at max the 35-yard line. So that's a 52-yarder. 4 seconds but burn off the clock. They need to take some attempts down the field and run deeper routes. Here goes a completion. Jake Pry with the speed. Able to get this one to the midfield mark. And a timeout immediately called. 8 seconds. They need 15 yards. Really not enough time here. Cooper Santana looking. Throws. And it's going to be incomplete. And now at this point, they just need to take a shot down the field for the end zone for a Hail Mary for the touchdown. And I'm pretty sure he's got a 50-yard arm on him. See if he'll get the time, though. Here he throws and releases this one way too early. It's almost caught. But that is going to be the end of the game, and the Condors do it again. They go undefeated in the preseason, coming back in the final seconds to put a game away with a last-minute score. Man, what a preseason for the Condors. Can't wait to see what beholds them and Coach Laramie in the regular season. Is 5 days away. The Condors win this one. Final score 13-10. Man, the Condors have won all of their games last second. And in just the last second in amazing fashion. I can't believe it, man. That is amazing. But that is going to do it here tonight today for me. We still got a game coming up that's going to be premiered live at 8 p.m. Eastern, and that's going to be the Houston Voyagers versus the Dreadnoughts. Excuse the graphics on these, not looking too flashy. That's typically the look I'm going for the premier games. But the Voyagers and the Dreadnoughts, once again, like I said, going at it at 8 p.m. Eastern, called by Jeff Melanishin. It's going to be premiered, so make sure you come through for that one if you're available. Shout out to everyone that has came through. And for guys who are new, still looking to get a player or trying to start your career in the RFL, check out our website at relocationfootballleague.com. Go ahead and fill out a player application. Only costs $5, a one-time fee, but once you get in, you're in, and we'll send you an invite to the Discord community to be able to chat amongst everyone else that has a player and is involved in the RFL, and also get ready for your player to get ready for your player to make it from college to the pros starting in August. Well, that's going to do it here for me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and sign out with these games for the rest of this final preseason week to show you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Snowhawks and Monarchs game. Till then, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner, play-by-play commentator, and I'm out. Peace.